And having a baby in the honeymoon stage should be illegal. Y'all should literally go to jail. And this not
Prince
even
George.
just a Cardi B, because I noticed that a lot of y'all have been doing this recently. Like, I just can't fathom having a baby by a man that I have not even been with that long.
The ghetto.
Like, I just don't understand it. Having a baby by a man that quick is like gambling. And I don't like to gamble. Especially when you already come from a bad situation from the first go around. You would think that y'all will proceed with caution after that. I had a baby by somebody I was with for 4 years, and that still turned out bad. My legs have been in a pretzel ever since.
It's unfortunately that it take after having a baby with someone that her legs being in a pretzel. Even if you're in a relationship with a good guy, still protect your womb. What's so wrong with marrying before carrying? But she made a valid point, because I remember Kevin Samuels would always say a lot of their pregnancy lasts longer than the actual relationship.
Oh my God!
The ghetto.
So Cardi B had the chance to do the most ghetto shit ever, and she did. Check it out.
Well, but yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefon Diggs.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
So she just confirmed what we all already knew, that she's pregnant. But not just pregnant. She's pregnant by her boyfriend while still being married. Child, I'm not blaming this on ghetto. That shit is third world country. And what makes it even more third world country, that bitch just had a baby by her husband like 3 days ago. Bitch don't even know the motherfucking baby's name at this point. She don't even know the fucking name. That baby don't know her. But I'm going to go ahead and congratulate Stefon Diggs. Child, congratulations on providing Cardi B with another source of income. But I tell you what, you better get a DNA test, because Cardi B is in her everybody gets a baby era, okay? Sounds like to me you going to need a lot more of that pink cocaine.
Yeah, you know what? That is so crazy. In the black community, we have this acceptance of baby mama culture that it is sad, and a lot of their deflection will be like, "Oh, you're bashing," or "Well, your mama was a baby mama." Okay, so because my mom was a single mom, that means that we're supposed to accept this behavior.
Come on, man. You don't know better than that as a cool person. Come on, man.
Like, it's unfortunate. It's disgusting.
A baby with my boyfriend, Stefon Diggs.
Congratulations.
Child, Cardi B got poor kitty management, or should I say cat, because I think she's too old to have a kitty. But she has poor cat management. Let's talk about it. So today, Cardi B went on the CBS This Morning show, and she announced that she is pregnant with her 4th child by her boyfriend, Stefon Diggs, okay? Now, let me say this, all right? I know that a lot of you are going to get down in my comments and say, she's rich, she can afford to have a baby, And
It's not about money.
Cardi is very rich, and I'm pretty sure that financially, her baby will be very well taken care of. But I want you to hear me out on this. The first thing I will say is this. Every relationship does not require a souvenir, okay? Cardi B is still legally married to Offset, and she just had a baby a year ago. Her baby just turned 1 year old
That
year
is
ago,
crazy.
okay?
So, Elika, if she just had a baby a year ago, when did she meet this current baby daddy? I have no idea who this baby daddy is. Guys, I'm over here trying to Google these people business, because you know I don't be keeping up with these people business. Apparently, Cardi B is 32. Her birthday coming up, she's about to be 33. So if she is technically still married and she just had a 1 year old, when did she meet this baby daddy? Or somebody in the comment section, give me the details.
Just because you are involved in a new relationship, situationship, or whatever, it does not require you to have a child by that person, especially when you appear to be in the figuring it out stage and kind of getting yourself together from the last relationship that technically, legally, you are still involved in. Now, I know that I'm going to get the female warriors in here as well as members of the Barty gang. I love me some Cardi, okay? Her music is great, okay? But I know that I'm going to get some of you down in my comments and say, well, she has the money to do it. And she
the baby mama defender. As I said, in the black community, we have this single mom culture, baby mama culture. And before Americans get triggered, let me just say the Jamaican community, then the Caribbean community, then, because isn't Cardi B Caribbean? Because what I notice is, like, that's another deflection. When we're trying to have these conversations to get to the issue at hand, to try and find solution, we come with so many deflection, and we come in our feelings, and we're like, well, you're not American. Okay, so this is a non-American channel. To avoid that deflection, let's say Caribbean. In the Caribbean community, we have this baby mama culture, this single mama culture, where it's just like we encourage that cycle, we encourage that generation. And like, what does your mom feel about you if she's not encouraging you to not make her mistakes? And that's the thing, and that's why so many of them hate my channel, because I'm encouraging young girls to not make my mistake, not make certain mistakes that we see, not continue on certain generational curses that we see. And they get triggered because in encouraging young girls to make better choices is highlighting the horrible choices they make. So they care about their pride and ego more than they care about the future of the community, and that is the issue right there.
There requires more from having a child than having the financial means to do so. Now, what really struck me as odd in that particular interview is that Cardi B stated that she had not even told her parents yet that she was going to be having a fourth child. And everybody knows, who follows Cardi, that her family plays a huge role in the fact of helping her to raise her children as essentially a single mom. And the fact that she chose not to tell her parents, and she said she would tell them before the interview was released, but the fact that she did not tell her parents, and she even stated in the same interview when Gail asked her, well, why not? She said, well, I'm afraid to tell them. Why? Is that? Because they probably would have told her that is not a good decision to have a baby. You literally just had a baby a year ago. You are not divorced, and you have a new situation with this man.
That's crazy work, y'all. Crazy.
She did not tell them. And the third thing I will say about this situation with Cardi is that she claims that she will still be able to go on tour starting in February. And there is a certain healing period that all women, I don't care if you are in the best shape.
So when is she due? If she's able to go on tour in February, that means that she's going to long on push out the baby. So if she's going to push out the baby by February, that means that she far along in her pregnancy. That means that she got pregnant with this guy. Which month we're in? We're in September. That means that she got pregnant with him early. When did she meet this guy? I need more details.
That you have to go through after delivering a child. In addition to the healing period, you also want to make sure that you are spending time bonding with said child. And not even just that child, but you still have 3 other children that you have to care for, and none of those children are over the age of 10. So,
no, she's expecting the village to care for them, her family. And that's another thing we see in the Caribbean community a lot. These women will be pushing out babies after babies after babies, and then they send these babies to country so the granny can care for them, the auntie can care for them, the friend down the street can care for them while them gonna party in them pink hair.
It appears that she may be spreading herself, no pun intended with that, very, very thin. I will say this, just because you have money does not mean that it is a good decision, okay, to bring a lot of children in the world that you may not have the emotional means or the time to take care of. The last thing I will say, and I want you to think about it this way. If Cardi B was not Cardi B, but just Bacalis, from around the way, and she was in the same exact situation that she currently finds herself in, but she does not have millions of dollars in the bank, would you be kudos and bigging up her and saying, hey, that's the great decision? I don't think a lot of you would. Get down in the comments and let me know what you think about this post. I'm pretty sure the Barty gang is going to...
and it's not necessarily that a lot of them won't criticize the girl from around the way who's doing it. They just won't acknowledge it as bad behavior. Silence is still encouraging the behavior because they're afraid to judge these days. Oh, we don't want to judge. Only God can judge. So because we don't want to judge these women, we just stay silent and allow them to run rampant with their front and be reproducing. I need to do more research. How many baby mama her current boyfriend have? Like, I'm gonna do another deep dive video on this one.
Now I know nobody asked me, but I'm not liking this Cardi B being pregnant by Stefon Diggs. Bitch, he was supposed to be a good time, not a long time. And you to turn him into your baby daddy, which is the part that I don't like. Prove your point to Offset, cool. You moved on from the nigga, cool. You got another dick, cool. It's another rich nigga, cool. But I just don't like the going from being somebody's wife to baby mama lord. I'm sorry. And I ain't never been a nigga wife. Matter of fact, I'm a baby mama myself, so maybe
Wow.
I
See?
But
don't shoot, girl, because it's by you going through it, you can understand that it's the absolute ghetto, and then you should tell young girls to do not make your mistakes. So don't shoot. But what I find very, very funny is the amount of baby mamas we have in the black community.
had a kid that's not out of wedlock. I ain't even never conceived no kid that's not out of wedlock. So, this probably not my ministry. But if anybody cares about my opinion, I don't know. I don't like it. Like, all three of your kids got the same daddy. Not saying that matter because the nigga treated you like a piece of shit. We heard that on Take Care. Take Care came out when I was in fucking high school. So, yes, love a black woman to infinity for leaving. But I will say, like, you left your husband to turn into a baby mama. That math don't math to me. But I still love Cardi B, and I'm not judging you, boo, because like I said, bitch,
Judge.
I never even had a
That's the issue, judge.
So don't try to get mad at me, okay? But, yeah.
We can love somebody and call out their behavior at the same time. We can love somebody and judge their behavior at the same time. Because trying to avoid judging the behavior is how we continue the behavior.
It's cute, but from a wife to a baby mama, it's just wild to me.
Ghetto.
Like, I get it. You got the money. You could do what you want to do. But I feel like when these celebrities have these babies and they have money so they feel like they can do what they want, they're not thinking about the fact that the child still deserves a family, though. Stefon Diggs has, 2-3 newborns right now and has another one on the way.
Okay, you see, because this is why I wanted to find out. I wanted to find out how many baby mama her baby daddy already have. You see, this is the issue right there. In the black community, we're reproducing with men who already have a ton of baby mamas, a ton of babies. Come on now, this is a perfect example that there's something going on. This is a perfect example that there's something that needs to be studied. Come on now, ladies.
You cannot tell me that this man doesn't have a breeding kink or that he's not done. Because this is just the same pattern we see that happens all the time.
Exactly.
You cannot convince me a man can go from cheating on women, having multiple women pregnant at one time, to just settling down and being a good family man on a random Tuesday.
But that's who she chooses. That's who she chooses to open her legs. And if she won't open her legs to him, who are we to police her pum pum? We cannot police her pum pum. So if she won't open her legs to him, open her legs. But come on now, sis. You're giving your womb from a wife to a baby mama, and a baby mama to him at that?
It just don't. And I genuinely feel like she got pregnant because she needed a reason not to go back to Offset. And y'all can bash me, y'all can say what y'all want to say, but I do genuinely believe that she really needed a reason to just stay away from Offset.
And getting pregnant was her solution.
I do. And that's just my opinion. If y'all want to be mad about it, then shit, be mad about it.
Getting pregnant was her solution. She want to stay away from that toxic marriage. So they say the marriage was toxic. As I said, I do not follow these people, so I do not know. So her solution is to get pregnant.
Cardi B announced that she's pregnant by her boyfriend, NFL player Stefon Diggs. They got together last October 2024, and she's pregnant now. And he allegedly welcomed the baby in April of 2025 of this year, and she has a 1-year-old, and she's still legally married, okay? I say that to say this. It's okay to be single, y'all. It's okay to spend time by yourself.
Wait, so if they got together in October, November, December, January, February, March, April, she got pregnant within 6 months. That means her now 1-year-old was 6 months old when she got pregnant?
And love yourself. I think that Cardi's embarrassed. I don't think she was planning on having a baby. You could tell by the interview that her demeanor is timid. She even said herself that her parents didn't even know that she was pregnant. Like, why are you hiding to not just the world, but to your own parents that you're pregnant? It's because you're not proud of it. You could tell that Stefon was not supposed to be long term. He was supposed to just be a good time, but that good time turned into a long time because now there's a baby involved. And people are saying that they're happy for Cardi because, yeah, she's pregnant with her 4th kid, but she has the money for it. She could take care of 4 kids. And my thing is, I hate when people say that because money's not the only proponent when it comes to raising a child. Children need peace. We know how Cardi is. Okay, shit may be sweet now, but shit's not gonna be sweet no more when that baby comes. Let's be so for real. True colors will be shown when the baby comes. Everyone that has a child knows that that's how it goes, including Cardi, because she's had several kids by the man that she's divorcing. And people are saying that Cardi's healed from Offset and that she's good now. But my thing is, how can you be healed but you're dealing with someone that allegedly had a baby this year? Make it make sense. No truly healed woman is going to be dealing with a man that would have headlines like this, and then now her name is attached to it because
Wait, let's read the headline. Mama drama. Cardi B's boyfriend Stefon Dick accused of father on Instagram about a born child this year. Ooh.
That's her baby daddy. It's okay to take the time to be by yourself. Being by yourself is the best peace in the world, let me tell you. And to truly take the time out to heal, not just for you, but for your kids, for your family. Because call me that so Raven, but the same way Cardi would air out Offset, she gonna do that same thing to Stefon after that baby come. How much you wanna bet?
Child, this whole entire thing is the ghetto. This whole entire thing is embarrassing. And she did mention that Cardi might be a little embarrassed by this, which I can see. However, having a kid 6 months after knowing, getting pregnant 6 months after knowing the person, while you yourself have a 6-year-old with your ex-husband that is not technically your ex-husband yet, and he also just had a kid, is crazy work. This is the definition of the ghetto. When you look up the ghetto in the Bible, this is what you see.
Hey, just because Cardi B does it does not mean you should as well.
Exactly.
After a relationship, especially if that relationship put you through so much turmoil, do not hop into another relationship without doing the healing. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to sit in silence and peace and reflect on your partner's part, what they did, and also your part. Allow yourself to find yourself again. Find your footing. Find your fire. Focus on the things that are meant for you to do before hopping into another relationship. When you don't take the time to actually reflect on the past relationship, you will literally keep repeating the cycle over and over and over. And there has to get to a point where you no longer can sit and be like, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Because it's you at this point. Because at this point, you are the common denominator. You are the problem. So just because your faves do it, don't follow into their footsteps. Listen to their music, buy their art, do whatever. Don't follow their footsteps. And let's make this very clear, because some of y'all still not understanding this. It's not clicking. Just because you have money and you can have a ton of babies does not mean that's the only thing that a child needs. I can't believe I have to say that. A child needs more than money, more than just money, in order to properly raise them. And lastly, hopping from man to man to man before doing your healing, you're literally depleting your feminine energy. Your feminine energy is so incredibly important. It is what helps boost you through life. It is what helps you create to be the best self that you can be. When you are with a man who's depleting you, you lose out. You lose it. Because really think about it. Think about how Cardi B's music has not been the same ever since she got with Offset. He's been depleting her of her feminine energy, of her good energy, her energy that she could have used to really create more art and put out more music. And now she's repeating the same pattern again with another man. The cycle will never stop until you learn the lesson.
You lost me in the fourth quarter. I get what you're trying to say, but anyways, it's embarrassing to show. It's embarrassing to say the least. But as I said, this is just a representation of what we see in the Black community, what we see more specifically in the Caribbean community, because according to some people in the comment section, Black people only exist in America. So let's specify for them because they're the ones who usually need to hear this message, you know. Those chicken heads, those ignorant, what Michael Scott said? Oh, do I, you ignorant slut? If you know, you know. Usually those are the ones who need to hear the message. This is what we see. This is a pattern we see in our communities, and it's very, very unfortunate. And I will continue to call out single mama culture, baby mama culture. Many of us, we would much rather be a baby mama than be a wife. For some reason in our head, we think it's more acceptable to be a baby mama than to be a wife. Like, make it make sense. It does not. But we continue to highlight these behaviors, so hopefully we can bring a balance to it. Hopefully a young girl, the younger generation watching can know that, okay, being a baby mama is not my only option. It's not. Y'all, go check out the video that popped up on the screen. Again, calling out these kind of behavior so we can course correct and we can hopefully start seeing better in our communities. It is your girl Chantel, y'all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.